Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And my video today, I'm going to be talking about what I learned about friendships. So in friendships, we all have friendships. Friendships, this is what I learned about friendships, is that they are very important in relationships. Like, they're very important as far as life. Friendships. And friendships are, you can have a friend. You meet these people anywhere. You meet them at school, work, off the streets. But either way, you meet these type of people anywhere. And what I learned about friendships is that friendships play a big role in your life, more than you think. Not just a relationship with a man or a woman, but more like your bros, and then your friendship with your female friends. Like, those relationships are like just as important. Like, your friendships, your friend group are very important, because these type of relationships is what's gonna make or break your life in so many ways. And these type of friendships it's like you usually be closer to these people when you're single. So when you're single, they also influence you. They also are there for you when you're sad, and when you want to have fun in your life. These type of friendships, these type of friendships that we be having with these people impact our entire life, impact who we truly are, to be honest. And we have those best friends that we're really most closest to than anybody else. That I'm gonna say that best friends I feel like that's something we learn at a young age. Like, this is my best friend. Really, let's put that best friend thing to the side and really look at it like this. You can have a best friend, which is totally fine, but all your other friends are just as valuable as your best friend. But you have to realize that everybody has a different personality type. So you have to adjust to their personality type. Unless they're toxic. If they're toxic, that's a different story. But if they have their own personality type, if they have their own unique taste into things, they have their own different lifestyle, that's a whole nother friend. But you have to realize, all your friendships are just as important as your best friend. Don't be out here treating your best friend better than all your other friends, because at the end of the day, you need to have a good relationship with them too. Your other friendships are just as important as your best friend relationship. You could also be friends with guys or girls if you're the opposite sex. I don't see no issue in it, because there should be a lot of boundaries in it, because we don't have sex with our guy friends. Do we have sex with our girlfriends? Have you ever had sex with your friend that's a girl? Or as far as your guy, your guy friend, we don't have sex with our best friends. So dating someone that's the opposite sex, there shouldn't be no sex on the table. But you can learn about having a guy friend or having a girlfriend. You understand guys and girls a lot better when they're the opposite sex. Oh, for real? I feel like I know the game now. I feel like, I have a protector in my life. I have that brother in my life. I have that father in my life. Through my guy friends, you can say. They can be that guy that could be there to protect you. But for some reason, guys like to grow feelings, and then that's when it gets a little confusing and a little uncomfortable, because it's you're supposed to be my guy friend. You're not supposed to like me, or whatever it is. But sometimes it can lead to a relationship, which is a good thing. Okay, that's nice. But as of right now, what I've learned about friends is that being friends with guys is really nice. just like it is being friends with girls. But that don't mean you have to give up all your values and your give it all up to your guy friend like that. There should be boundaries. And the only thing, and also what I learned about friendships is that there are some narcissistic friends out here. There really are some friends out here that are really narcissistic, and they're all about themselves in the friendship. They don't really consider how you feel ever, or however you think. They're like the leader of the friendship. Like, they're the ones that guide they're the ones that have the most power in the relationship, and that shouldn't be like that. It should be equal power between two friends. Like, one friend shouldn't have more power than the other. Like, as far as, they are led by their ego. You shouldn't have your friend telling you what to do, like you're, like they own you or something. And you shouldn't have a friend that makes you do things, influence you to do things. Like, that's what I learned about friends, is that they are big at influencing you to do shit. And also what I learned about friends is that they can also be like your sisters or your brothers that you never had. It's just that if you have a very healthy relationship with them, they can potentially be your soulmate, or they can also be like a sister to you. But all friendships need trust. Like, you can't be friends with somebody who don't trust you. It's really hard to be friends with somebody who you don't trust. But trust and loyalty and love and kindness and respect are the biggest things in friendships. And I don't know why I didn't really have those standards, or I didn't really know that. But as far as and also friendships need to be equal. Like, you shouldn't be going all your way for a friend. They should also be pouring into you as well. Like, don't be pouring all your oil into this friend. Like, come on now, what is she doing for you, or what is he doing for you? Like, come on now. Like, it should be equal. They should pour into you, and you should pour into them. And then your friends should be there when you literally break up with them. Like, I mean, not break up with them, but actually, yeah, so your friends should be there for you when you break up with your girlfriend or your boyfriend, and they should be there to lift you up. You know what I'm saying? They should be there to lift you up throughout your day. And they are there for you emotionally, as far as when you feel sad in the day. They are your go-to people. Like, I need to vent, I need to feel better, I need you to be there for me. That's a friend's job. And also, when we break up with our friends, it really feels like you broke up with your boyfriend or your girlfriend. It affects you in a way. Like, it literally affects you in a way. It's like you just went through a breakup. Because it could lead to tears, it could lead to arguing and fighting, it could lead to cutting them off, never speaking to them. Like, give me all my stuff back. Here, you can take all your stuff. I'm moving out. Like, literally, a friendship breakup is just like a relationship breakup. Like, I need all my stuff back. Like, you can have it, blah, blah, blah. Don't ever call me. I'm blocking you. It feels like a relationship with him. Like, literally. So, friendships is powerful. And basically, we are so used to unhealthy friendships that we don't really know what a good friend truly is. We look at what people have and what they can do for us versus who they truly are. Like, we don't really pay attention to who they are, like, as a soul, as a heart, as a person at all. We just go by what they can do for us and what they got. You know what I'm saying? Clout, or a house, or a car. Especially a car. Like, if you have a car, you have a lot of friends. If you have a house, you might as well say everybody wants to come over, or whatever, or something like that. I mean, but the thing is sometimes friends like you for what you have. And another thing I learned about friendships is that friendships is just a way of getting to know somebody over time, and then you also be loyal to them. And over the longer the friendship, the healthier it is. Like, if you have been friends with somebody for such a long time, you might as well say you have a very healthy relationship with this person. You are a healthy person if you're still with this person, if you're still with friends with them. And distance really is a good thing for a friendship, because the more we hang out with somebody, the more we get bored of them. And it feels so much better to basically miss your friends versus seeing them every day. You know, that detachment, that space is really healthy for a friendship in a way, because it's like you don't see each other every day. And we get bored and tired of people, and then little things about them really annoys us. And when it annoys us, we find ourselves hating them. But I mean, if your friend is annoying and you still love them, you're a good friend. But I'm saying, like, distance really keeps a friend healthy as well. Like, distance, like, as far as we don't have to call and text each other every day, but don't forget I'm your friend. But other than that, it's like distance is healthy for a friendship. And another thing that I learned about friendships is that, like I said before, like, if you haven't talked to your friend in over a month, like, as far as, like, if you were in a relationship with somebody, would you like it if they stopped talking to you for 3 months? Or would you like it if they stopped texting you, like, within 24 hours? Like, you know, like, friendship should be the same way. Like I said, like, distance is healthy for a friendship, but not a relationship like that. But space, it's that space that's healthy, you know. Just know that I'm not cheating. Just know I'm not backstabbing. Just know I'm out here living my life and take care of myself, and I have every right. So therefore, I expect you to do the same behind my back, you know. Don't be out here telling my business and backstabbing and cheating on me while I give you the space that our friendship is okay to have in our relationship. You know what I'm saying? So you let that person go and let them be free and let them basically live their life. You know, you don't have to be so close to your friend all the time. You don't have to live on your friend. Let them be free. But if y'all haven't talked in over 3 months or 2 months or a year, you might as well say that friendship was just an associate. They were just an associate in your life. Like, they weren't really all that, you know, they weren't all that your friend. You know what I'm saying? They weren't all that your friend like that. They just were dealing with you at that time in that moment. But real friends, they definitely would call you. They definitely would text you, even if it's been a while. Sometimes they'll randomly text you. Like, hey, I just want to let you know, like, do you want these socks? Do you want these, not these socks, but do you want, you know, some stuff that I don't want? You know, I'm willing to give to you. Or like, hey, do you have any ketchup? Or do you have butter in your fridge? Like, hey, can you do me a favor? Like, can you, you know, give me a ride? Like, or something like that. Like, stuff, they just randomly text you. It's not always about, like, what they need from you. It could be anything. Your acknowledging me is basically all that matters to me. But if you're only contacting me because you want me to do something for you all the time, then I feel like I'm being used. But long distance time relationship, we haven't spoken forever, you barely text me, you barely come out your way to really say, hey, how you doing? And you say that we have a close relationship. You know, you tell me on my birthday with those big ass paragraphs that you care about me, but next thing I know, we haven't talked in 3 months, which is pretty strange to me. But other than that, it's like that long period of time is not good for a friendship. And I consider that as expired, bitch. Expired friendships must go in the trash, just like milk. Like, that's just spoiled milk. Like, why you have not called me in over a year? Why you haven't talked to me in over 3 months? A month is kind of like, all right, I should be getting worried about my friend. Where's my friend at? It's been a month. I haven't talked to my friend. Let me go text her. But if I haven't talked to you in 5, 3, 2 days, that's okay. Or a week, that's fine. But at some point, you have to acknowledge you have a friend. But yes, the distance can really be long distance could be really toxic in a friendship. But friendships are very important in our lives, and they do impact who we are, what we are, and everything about our life. They are the biggest influencers of our life. They are there for us when we don't have nobody else. They are there to have our backs. But when you're not a healthy friend, or you're unhealthy yourself, it could damage a friendship, just like it could damage a relationship with a guy. With a guy, you could also show unhealed trauma in your friendships as well, and that's why they don't really last. So that's what I learned about friendships, and hopefully you understand something about friendships. But comment down below what you learned about your friendships, and tell me about when you had a friend that you fell out with and what you learned from it. I want to know what you learned from that experience. You know what I'm saying? Just comment down below. But that's it for this video. So if you like the video, don't forget to like and subscribe and stuff. And I'll see y'all in the next video.